But outside of my music, I kind of want to talk about the uploads on my channel. So I got a fuck ton of games right now. I got a ton downloaded into PlayStation. I got Life is Strange downloaded. Again, I'm gonna be playing Slender for Halloween. So I might play that today or later tonight. I'm unsure yet when I'm gonna play it, but I have to push myself to play it. It's a challenge I'm making for me. I gotta do it for me. I'm not doing it for you guys. Don't get me wrong. I love streaming for y'all, but I want to push through Slender in one play. Only for the reason I just it's been like 4 or 5 years, and I don't really remember much other than like the first 3 levels. And it fucking pisses me off because I know it's only like it's walking simulator and there's a big creepy guy in the woods, of course, chasing after you. But it's just it's so, man, it's just one of those games like it terrifies me for like the eerie. I don't know. I don't know if it's the creepy pasta part of it or if it's just But Slender is one of those games that scares me a little bit more than Outlast, and Outlast is an absolute fucking nightmare. I think it's just the ambience of the game. It's just naturally creepy as fuck. That just the aesthetic of Slender Man is just. It definitely has like those slasher movie vibes. You know what I mean? And that you're the one running. So I think that's kind of like it's kind of why I want to replay it over Outlast. And I love the Outlast games, but prior to this channel and prior to my last channel, I started as an Outlast streamer. I used to just speed run it. And just because I never got traction, I never want to go back to it. Because I've played that game a nightmare more times than you can count. And even though it's all scripted, I'm good on Outlast for, like another 5 years. I own them all and I don't want to touch them. Yeah, man. I'm not good with scary games. I used to be. Oh man, I used to be great with scary games. A little scared of me was like a fucking high. Now it ain't. Now it ain't like that. Oh man. So yeah, I'll be playing more scary games. I'll play them through like November and stuff. I don't know what yet, but I'll play something else a little scary. I know I have Until Dawn downloaded because I know the movie's coming out in May. And that's why I want to play the game for you guys, because I've really never finished Until Dawn. I own it. I've owned it for 10 years. I've played, I think, the first 2 hours, and I quit. And I've, like, watched long plays and stuff, but, I haven't seen all the endings and the outcomes, so I kind of want to just, do it for myself. And I want to play Until Dawn, but I still have House of Ashes, and I'm, like, halfway through that, and I haven't played that for you guys in 8 months. So I don't know, leave down in the comments if you'd like to see that over Until Dawn, because House of Ashes is a little better. I liked House of Ashes. But I'm really only like a third through it, not even halfway, and shit, I kind of want to play it out for myself for you guys, that and Until Dawn. So I've been kind of like, I always kind of hated story-driven games like that. They're a little slower paced. I've always been more of like, the past few years, I've been like a COD freak. But these story-driven games have been kind of like captivating me a little bit. Maybe it's the TikToks getting into my brain, into my head. Maybe the subliminal messages are working. But, I kind of want to play these games for you guys soon. So I know you guys regularly like the Dead Rising uploads. And the Dead Rising uploads, I appreciate the views for them, because they definitely, like, do the best of my channel. But, like, Dead Rising 2 is definitely one of my fucking favorite games. But, man, after I beat the original Dead Rising 2, not off the record. I mean, we've already beaten off the record a few times, guys. I want to play Dead Rising 2, just the original one, and beat that maybe once or twice. And then we might, like, take a break. Like, I said in the last video, I might take a break from Dead Rising for, like, a month You let me beat it once or twice again for you guys, and I might need that, and just play some of these other story-driven games for you dudes, like these games. But I also got other games downloaded. I mean, other than Minecraft and just Dead Rising. So just like let me know what you'd like to see. I mean, the Warframe. I like playing Warframe, but it feels like a chore when you get deep into it, you know? So I don't know. I'm definitely good. I have a fuck ton of games. I own like 200 games digitally on PlayStation. So variety isn't going to be an issue here. I promise you that. And I'll definitely be getting more shit. And I'll probably beat Wolfenstein like later today at some point, you know? Um, just tell me what games you guys would like to see. I only have a PlayStation 4. I don't have a variety of consoles. I'm a broke ass motherfucker. But I can make some of your games work, like, chat, leave something down in the comments what you'd like to see here. But honestly, I like the fucking I like the games I'm playing now. Like Dead Rising's fun and shit. It's just like it's repetitive when you're playing it for like as much as I've been recently. Uh it's easy for games to get repetitive to me, if you guys can't tell. Call of Duty like kept it interesting for a long time, but my new COD games, like my new, I have the new Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 3, and it just doesn't work. Like my textures are screwed up, files are corrupted. I've tried re-downloading it, and it has just made it worse. So I can't even buy Black Ops 6, even if I fucking liked it, you know. Because it's using that they don't even have it like it's not like it was with each game where it was like, oh, you put the disc in and it's just this MW2 or Black Ops 2. No, now on PlayStation, if you have the fucking disc, it still takes you to like the same kind of game area, which is fucking stupid, and that's what's bugged out on my PlayStation. And I can't fix that. Files are corrupted. It's just I'm not gonna be able to play new COD. And I don't want to. Even if I could, I would rather fucking play Russian roulette with an old, classy grandmother who lived her life like nicely as a nice little white Christian grandmother with a fucking revolver. I'd rather play Russian roulette with a nice old lady than fucking play Call of Duty Black Ops 6. No, quite literally, fuck Call of Duty right now. It's all about movement now. Call of Duty used to be an arcade shooter. That's what it was known for. Now it's just a mimic of Fortnite. It just they don't have the building. It's just a fast fucking movement, and there's no skill in that. It just it disorients us motherfucking people in our 20s. Our eyesight's already going, okay? Most people by 30 don't have 20/20 vision anymore. Just saying. Jesus Christ, man. I hate Call of Duty now. It's just like it's just too it's fucking it's a copy. It's not even like a different game every year. It's literally just Cold War with AIDS. Black Ops 6 can oh, I don't even want to talk about Call of Duty. It's just pissing me off. I hate Call of Duty. I mean, I love Modern War. Like pre-2019 COD was just the best era of my life. But now, fuck that. I'll play anything but Call of Duty. I'll play anything but Black Ops 3. I'll play anything but just any of them, man. Like. That's just where I am with my, like, streaming. Like, I don't want to play Call of Duty. I want to play everything else. I just want to play story-based games, a couple scary games. You know, like, again, like Slender, I have Outlast, I have Resident Evil. I have, like, all the Resident Evil remakes, other than 4. I have Resident Evil Remake. Oh, I don't have the remake of 1 and 0. I have the remasters of 1 and 0 on PS4. I also have the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 3 remake, but I don't have the 4th remake. I don't want to play the fourth remake. I'd rather play the original of that, honestly. But I'll play the RE3 remake. I don't mind a big motherfucking Rolex bastard chasing me through a level. I do, but man, like Resident Evil is a good game series, so I'm not gonna like bitch about them. I mean, Resident Evil 4 I'll bitch about the new one, but I kind of want to replay the Silent Hill games on the channel for you dudes, but I don't own any of them. And the new Silent Hill 2 remake is only on PS5. And I'm not fucking anyone's wife to get a PlayStation 5. So, good morning, Tony Chang. How are you, man? Top of the morning. Didn't expect to see you stream at this time of day. Speaking of scary games, yeah, the Silent Hill 2 remake looks fucking lit, but I don't have a PS5, which sucks. I wish I did. And I can't wait to see the mods they're gonna put into that game for PC. Because whenever they have like a Silent Hill or a Resident Evil game put on the PC, like the remasters, they always find a way to put Thomas the Tank Engine in there somehow. I don't know how they do it, but I fucking love the mods for PC, It definitely, it makes the experience wild. If I could stream laptop games, I definitely would, but I don't have the hardware for it currently. That might change eventually, but we'll get to that a different day. Eventually I'll probably get like a better computer standard. I don't have a good computer right now. I only got a fucking Chromebook, and I could barely play a Madness Flash game on it, which sucks. It's like the only thing I can play on my laptop is a Madness Flash game. I can only play some Adobe Flash games that still exist. Which, if you need a link for those, I'll definitely leave a link in my channel too. I love Flash games. I would love to just be a Madness Combat streamer and do my doodles, but I don't have the equipment or the money for it. So, I want to put more of my art on the channel. I'd love to put more of my own art. And Tony, if you haven't seen yet, I uploaded 2 of my own songs today onto the channel. So I'm trying to put my works out there more than just my games. I want to put my impression out there, like me, So, yeah, definitely save a crazy person. Buy my art, listen and share my music. I'm more than meets the eye. I'm more than just a streamer. Like. People know me for streaming, but that's not just what I do. I'm a creative mind. I'm different, but we'll definitely have like a lot more shit to play in the channel. More than just Minecraft and Dead Rising. But what do I have downloaded right now? Other than Warframe and that, what do I got? I got Wolfenstein. I got House of Ashes. I got Life is Strange. I got... Fuck, I'm gonna turn the PlayStation on and see real quick, actually. You know what? So, I guess if I'm doing a live stream, I'll talk to you guys for a few. Shit. I'm gonna take a blinky on stream, and don't judge me. I am a pothead. I mean, I do smoke a little bit, but... It's better weed than other things, I've definitely... I'll not get into my addict stories today. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna see the games I got right here. And I'll tell you guys what I might download this week and what you guys would like to see. I'll tell you what I got. I mean, I do got the Yakuza games, I think, as well. I forgot I have Yakuza 4 downloaded. Alright, so the games that currently got downloaded. Dead Rising 2, the original, Warframe, Slender, Life is Strange, Wolfenstein 2, Yakuza 4, Minecraft, Dead Rising 2 off the record, my favorite version, of course. I got Fallout 4, Until Dawn, Fallout 76, and Zombie. These are the games that I currently have downloaded, and the ones that I also have downloaded. Super Hot, The Last of Us Remastered, Dark Anthology Pictures, House of Ashes, as I said earlier. And then how much storage space do I got? So how many games could I download? I got 286 gigabytes still in my PS4. So I mean, if you guys, shit, I'll tell you the other games I got too. I got the Amnesia games. I currently got Alien Isolation. Oh, that might be locked on me. I got all the Batman Arkham games. I absolutely hate Arkham Dark Knight. If you guys ask me to play that, I will not. I'll decline it and flip a finger. I will play Arkham Asylum or Arkham City though. The only reason I hate Arkham Knight, and okay, so I grew up on comic books. And the reason why I hate Arkham Knight is the build up to Jason Todd being Arkham Knight was really fucking stupid because he's not even the Arkham Knight, he's the Red Hood. Why did he need that persona? There was no point to that. He could have came out as Red Hood from the beginning and it would have made sense. When they made him dress up as fucking Batman and then at the end it just was revealed, oh, it's the Red Hood. And bro, like it was the most retarded plot, and I knew who it was from the start. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm very, very well aware who the Red Hood is. I've read the comics of him more than the fucking Batman, man. I love Red Hood and the Bandits. He's speaking of that, it just made me think of the clip in my head where we're just like, hey, Starfire, should I add the Red Hood with a fucking mouth or not? And he put the mouth on the Red Hood and it made it look really weird. Yeah, no, that clip just ran in my head when I said that. But yeah, I won't play Arkham Knight. I'll play all the other ones. Shit, fuck Call of Duty. I will play Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I did download that the other day. I played it a little bit and I got really bored really quick. I played too much MW2. I can't decide which game is a good pick. Also, the most recent comic I bought was oh, nice, Transformers comic. They're still making those? Who has the rights for Transformers now? Is it still IDW Comics or is it Dark Horse? Because I remember Dark Horse used to... I thought they did a few Transformers comics back in the day. Which was the studio that did the Transformers comic? Because a few of them have done Transformers comics. Transformers has been in the hands of a few different studios. So has Ninja Turtles. You know, it's only like Marvel and DC that kind of stay in their respective universes, but there's different studios that touch different artworks and different animators that do all that shit. So like that's a big thing I pay attention to. Which Transformers comic? The other games I got that I'd be willing to play. I do got the Final Fantasy VII remake. I didn't know I had this. Holy shit. Thank you, PlayStation Plus. Image Comics currently makes the comics, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah. Image. Let me think. Man, I think the last comic book I read was the Infamous comic books. I don't know if you guys even remember, but DC bought the rights for the Infamous games for PlayStation back in 2011, and they made a series of comic books for the games, for the plot gaps, and the shit between games 1 and 2. They did have comic books for, and somewhere I think I still have the first volume of the Infamous comics, which is a little boasting rights, I don't have it like in an area I'm aware of right now. I'd have to dig through fucking boxes, but I do have the first issue of the Infamous comic. It's not in the best condition. There's a page or two that is falling out, but it's still readable. You know what I mean? It's not torn. I do have Infamous Second Son, like game wise. I got Hitman 1 and 2, but I don't even want to play Hitman 2. I like Hitman 2016 more than that. And to be straight with you guys, I was going to finish playing Heavy Rain for you dudes. But for some reason, as soon as I was getting to like the last 2 hours of the game for y'all, my game started really getting texture glitches and bugging out. And I think that game might be corrupted too. Because it's not the first time I've had that issue. Which is a shame because Heavy Rain is a fucking great game. I would totally finish that for you guys, but I just my PlayStation doesn't run it right. I got the Metro games. I got Metro Exodus, Metro Redux. I got Need for Speed Payback, but I don't even want to play that. I'd rather play Heat. Got Payday 2. I got Outlast 2. I got Outlast. Hey, Tony Chang, remember the days of playing Outlast? Remember that? Man. I would play Outlast 2 again. I'd like seeing Heavy Rain too. Still, it is a ground-breaking game. Heavy Rain, honestly, might be like one of the best like crime-driven like story games like fucking ever made, man. Detroit Become Human has a phenomenal story, but I think Heavy Rain is really their magnum opus. I think that's really that studio's masterpiece. That's their fucking great Quantum Dream. I fucking love them, man. Quantum Dream know how to make games. I do have Detroit Become Human downloaded still, I believe. I could see. Yeah, I have it downloaded. We could play Detroit one of the days. I might play that today. I could play that today. I am finishing up Yakuza 4 a little bit, so if you guys want to see me play Yakuza 5 from scratch, you can. I have all the Yakuzas, but Yakuza 6. I have Like a Dragon. I have 5. I have Kiwami. I have 0. I have 2. I don't have 2. I have 3. So yeah, the only Yakuza games I'm missing is 2 and I'm missing Yakuza 6. Or the only 2 I'm missing. But that might be I might get Yakuza 6 anyway, like soon. So it's not an issue. It's not that expensive. It's like a $20 game. I got the Uncharted games, but I don't even really like the Uncharted games. If I wanted to play something like that, I have Tomb Raider here, I think. Oh, I got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I didn't know I had that either. God damn. I'm checking out my games. I didn't even know I had some of these games. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Let me see this real quick. Wait, this is the second one, isn't it? I think it is. You know what? I fucking might. I have Rise of the Tomb Raider too. I have Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay, so yeah, I have 2 of the Tomb Raider games. I didn't even know I had them. I don't know why some of these games are locked. I have fucking premium, man. I have PlayStation Plus premium, but for some reason, some of these games are still locked on me, which is really stupid. I've been wanting to play this War of Mine to Little Ones. I know you. I remember when Tony. Remember when I used to play that too? I've been wanting to replay that, but it's just like it's a really hard game. It's a really hard game. It's definitely like it's a great strategy game, and I have it almost platinum. I think I'm 2 trophies away from having this War of Mine platinum. Let me see real quick. I have 67% of trophies, but there's not really a lot of trophies in this game. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 trophies left to get for this game. And honestly, I'm gonna download it real quick. Download this War of Mine, the Little Ones. It's the PlayStation version of this War of Mine. Definitely a great game. It's a dark game, and it's also based on true events. It is based on I think the Bulgarian-Armenian War of like the 1960s. So it basically Russia's collapse. It's what it's about. It's about the collapse of like those countries when Russia fell. So all the characters in that game are also based off real people who died and who were like, real people who were not the same names as the real people, but like it's inspired off true events. This War of Mine, which makes it a little bit more scary, actually. I don't know. Like, what would I'll play pretty much anything, man. There's some games I just hate. What's this? Nah. I do have the... I might play Final Fantasy VII. How big is it? Let me see how big the storage is for Final Fantasy VII is. It is... fuck it. We'll download it. We're downloading Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because I haven't played it yet. And I've only played the original. And watched Advent Children. That movie's the bomb. I have no regret saying that. Yep. Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake downloaded. Downloading. Not downloaded. My internet's not fast enough. I wish it was. It used to be fast enough. I used to be able to download a game like this in 20 minutes. Now it takes hours. I got Hollow Knight. Someone showed me that recently. I don't know how I'd like it though. There's some games on here I didn't even know I fucking had, man. I'm glad I'm kind of checking for you dudes. I'm like, hey, what do you guys want to see? I'm checking my PlayStation. I didn't even know I had half of these games. Look at this. I have Monster Energy Supercross, Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Ratchet and Clank. Both the Tomb Raider games. I didn't fucking notice until now. I got Street Fighter 5. Oh, Jury. Oh, I would play that just for Jury. I got Trackmania. I don't really want to play racing games though. Why is Like a Dragon locked for me though? Like I'm playing PlayStation $25 a month to take my money and unlock all my fucking games. Why are one or two of them just locked while I can access all the other ones? What the fuck? It's not a PlayStation gamer anymore or something? Or is it just like, I don't know. PlayStation's so stupid now. Like, I'd rather have an Xbox, because Xbox Live is just superior compared to PlayStation. But, I'm broke. Beggars can't be choosers. And I'm too broke to be a chooser. I'm so poor, I can't afford the R. Shit. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, why is these two games? I have Sonic Forces. I don't even know if I want to play that though. Ooh. Callisto Protocol. What's this? I didn't know I had this. I didn't know I had like fucking 7 or 8 of these games. Yeah, I'll download it. Okay. Well, we got some more games downloading right now. So we'll have some more shit soon. But yeah, definitely like Dead Rising's still gonna happen. It's just it might be a little bit less. I want to do some of these story games because I want to be able to do shit for me. Like I like the views and all, but let me grind for myself. What we got? Yeah, so the 3 games I got downloading. Well, this War of Mine's already downloaded. It's downloaded now. It's not a big game. I think it's only like 6 gigs. At least you still have Detroit Become Human, right? Yeah, I do. I miss Street Fighter 5. Yeah, it's a great game. I saw the gameplay for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth earlier this year. Yeah, Rebirth looks good. I definitely like the Final Fantasy games. And ironically enough, I got into them because of the movies growing up. But I also had an ex-girlfriend of mine who was obsessed with the PlayStation 1 for them, to the point I bought her a PS1 for Christmas one year. And I got her the original, like, Japanese copy of Final Fantasy VII, which cost me, like, it was a lot of money. But I literally got her the Japanese version first so she could play it. and that's a rare thing to get. It's usually like an $800 game. I managed to snag it for like $80. So, and I don't have it anymore. It was a gift to a girl, but she kind of got me into the Final Fantasy games, and actually, Final Fantasy 8 and 9 are kind of lit. I kind of want them to do a remake of 8, because Final Fantasy 7 remake after Rebirth, what are they gonna do? They're only gonna be able to milk it for what, Crisis Core and an Advent Children game? Come on, make a Final Fantasy 8 remake already. You know, like, I know where they're going with the Final Fantasy 7 remakes, and I'm not bitching about it. I'm cool with it, but I really wish they would quit milking it and do more Final Fantasy remakes. Like, even a 12 even a 12-1, 12-2 remake would be lit. Was it 12-1, 12-2 that had, yeah, I think that was the one. And then 13 was where Lightning came back. Yeah. I played a little bit 360, you know, back in the day, but Detroit Become Human. Yeah, let me check. I do have it downloaded, I believe. Yep, I got it. I missed out on the original game back then, so seeing the Final Fantasy remakes helped me get up. Yeah. My introduction to anime was literally Ninja Scroll, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, and Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That was like my introduction to the anime world, and damn, I'm a weeb now. Definitely a weeaboo at heart. I started actually watching the one anime on Hulu, ID Invaded, which is it's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. It's about a dude who goes in like the mind of like serial killers or something, and it's like each time he goes in, it's like a puzzle, and he has to solve it in their subconscious. It's a pretty interesting anime. It's kind of like a mashup between Minority Report and like Sword Art Online. It takes the concept of like diving into someone's head, but from like a government agency, and that's like and using it to hunt down serial killers. So yeah, no, that's a pretty fucking cool anime. I really like it. I'm not gonna spoil it or nothing, but I'm not that type of dick. And when the new Bleach game comes out, I'm going to be streaming that for you guys. Rebirth of Souls, I think is the name of it. And I'm a huge fucking Bleach fan. So when that drops, I think I'm gonna get it on day one. I will really pay $100 for a version for that game. Bleach is just shit. Bleach is, oh my god, it's my favorite anime. So to see a new game come out, get announced this year, really made my fucking pants wet, and they're still wet for that game, man. I love that game. I love Bleach. I love the old games and stuff. So I really hope this one plays out right, and I really hope the way they've kind of like edited the health system for this game isn't gonna make it too slow. But I like how they're making it like a build up. Like you gotta like build up your way through boss fights and shit. So it's kind of cool. What was that anime called about the serial killers? Oh, ID Invaded is the name of it. It's on Hulu and Crunchyroll. It's decent, man. So what are you doing up at this time, Tony? Huh? I mean, it's 5 a.m. here, but you live in California, so it has to be what, 1 a.m. for you? Shout out to you, Tony, by the way. Tony Chang. Respect to you for being on my channel as long as you have, because you've been here since the start of it, you know? Like, you might be one of my oldest subscribers here now. I reached out to Choice Pie the other day. Almost 3 in my part of town. Yeah, I figured it was early for you. You know that? But yeah, I'll be playing video games this morning, no doubt. I just don't have a mic or a camera for my games right now. I'm definitely going to get one soon. I'm Yeah, no, like 100% certain. Within like the next week or two, I'll get a PS camera or something. I hope they haven't gotten too expensive. Yeah, no, I felt that. Um, well, I'm gonna finish Wolfenstein 2 within an hour. Like an hour or two. When I finish this live stream, when I'm done like chatting and like getting saying whatever's like we'll kill off Wolfenstein 2, we'll beat it. I know you guys saw the other day I changed the difficulty at the beginning of the stream. I'm not in it for a challenge. This game would be too hard for me if I did. It's too hard on medium, man. Uh like uh which game do I want to play? Well, I'm not gonna get on yet. I'll just like leave this here. Let me chill for a minute. But yeah, yeah, I'll be up. I'm gonna be up the rest of the day, probably. I'll be up the next 24 hours. Smoke sesh with the boys. Woo! Woo! Fuck yeah. Happy cops. So yeah, plenty of video games, and I don't know, I'll probably upload like more music. If you guys want to see more music and see my uploads, I mean, check out my tunes. Uh, Let me know if you guys like to see more music or even some of my original works. Because I have a lot of music written, I just don't have anything like recorded, you know? Uh, Because I want to do like alternative rock, but I want to do like Christian metal too. Like I want to put like religion in my music a bit. I want to be able to like, you know, I don't know, share my version of Jesus to the world through my music. Just a little bit, you know. I got some like really good shit written, and I kind of want to I want to say too, the two reasons I picked those two songs to do covers of is because they mean something to me. Both those songs represent a really like serious place I was in my life, and they relate to some darker things I dealt with within relationships and drugs. And I felt like those two songs I felt like I needed to do covers of them to kind of like get it out of my system. So if you guys want me to like do more music, I definitely will. More than just a streamer, I'm also an artist. Woo. All right, what's that? So yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake is 90 gigabytes. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Detroit Become Human in a few hours after Wolfenstein. Maybe I'll either play Detroit or I'll play a little bit more Zombie. Because Zombie, despite it being an indie game, is definitely one of the best zombie games outside COD Zombies and like Dead Rising. This game is like fucking revolutionary. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I'll show you my PlayStation right now. I'll show you the games I got here, so you guys can see my screen. I don't know. So yeah, this is the game right here. This game's fucking awesome. Definitely check it out. If you guys have never bought this game, I recommend it heavily. Heavily. Because solo in this game, I mean, even though you could die in it, you can wake up as a new character, or you can have it on like a harder difficulty, and once you die, you got to start from the beginning. And it's very like, it's a tricky game, but it's really, it's good. It's a really good game. You can't always stealth your way through it. Don't get me wrong, but the stealth mechanics for it are really good. Check out Zombie. Check out Zombie. I want to play more of that. Way more of that. Also, I notice some of my viewers tend to leave the stream once I start cross-dressing Chuck or Frank in Dead Rising 2. I do that intentionally to fuck with you guys. Today, I remember was it today on the Dead Rising stream, or was it the other day I hopped into Banana Hammock and like half of you guys fucking left, dude. I'm a big boy now. I love it when Chuck says that, dude. I'm a big boy now. Keep it weird, my friends. Keep it fucking weird. Keep it weird. That's why I'm always weird into Dead Rising games, and you know, Dead Rising is just it's just shit, but it's definitely a frustrating task at times. Some of these survivors be like shooting me and shit. They're like, ooh. I don't know what I'm gonna play right now. All right, what do you guys want to see me stream? I mean, I have like 14 of them downloaded, but I think the three things I kind of want to play right now are like Dead Rising, Wolfenstein, or Yakuza. Ooh. Forgot they had DLC for Wolfenstein. What's this? Obtain all trophies. No. I do have a lot of trophies for this game now. Final gold. All right. Well, I think Wolfenstein is what it's gonna be. We'll beat it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off this live stream now. Start this up. Tony Chang, you have a great morning. And, see you in the games. Deuces, dudes.